since everything seems to be working, I'm gonna start the recording. I'm also gonna tweet out that I've swapped over to Phasmophobia. Oh, and throw it in the Discord. Swapping to Phasmophobia because I've seen too much of it this past week, and people seemed... I should maybe just stop the recording and then restart it so that there isn't this little awkward minute or two of me tweeting shit out and putting announcements in Discord, but oh well. People don't watch my YouTube. I know better. So another reason why I wanted to why I do kind of want to try out more Phasmophobia is you can randomize the rule set here with this little button. So like this one, you start with no sanity, the pills don't do anything, you drain it faster, you can sprint infinitely, you don't get flashlights, the ghost is half speed, there's no evidence, the fuse box is broken so you can't ever turn the lights on. It seems good fun. Let me double check all this. Standard. I want to do one on standard. Places to hide. All right. And I'll do the base house. Just because, you know, haven't exactly done a lot. Do I have any money? Shit. Ooh, game didn't like that. Alright. Oh, encoding overloaded again. God, why? Everything was working on the actual thing. What if I turned that off? I feel like things got a little more upset when I turned that on. I do have only $5. Is anything only $5? 40, 15, 30, 20, 60, 10, 100, 30, 50, 80, 15, 20, 15. It does not appear that anything is only $5. Just single player for now, intermediate, Tanglewood, because it's the basic bitch house. Starto. Also, let me know if, like, the stream just starts dying and I don't notice, because, you know, lol. Member of your team escaped the ghost during a hunt, witness a ghost event, get a photo. Alright, well, I don't have smudge sticks, so I don't know if I'm really going to try that escape during a hunt thing. Let's take... Where is... Do I not have a thermometer? Ooh. I don't see it. Alright, well, that is the easiest way to tell what room the ghost is in, so, you know. Guess we'll just go without that for now. And no sanity pills? Oh god, I have nothing in this game. Alright, first move, turn on the breaker so that we can have some lights. Yay. Step 2, find a couple hiding spots. Alright, well, there's one. I feel like the game is having a little bit of trouble running. Alright, garage also available. Laundry room. Alright, nice. We have a cursed item of some kind. Game is definitely having a little bit of troubles. I need to lower the graphics a bit more, I guess. Oh yeah, also, how's this closet doing? This closet also available. Good. Are you here? Can you hear me? Where are you? How old are you? Do you like jazz? Alright. Might not be in there. Are you here? Can you hear me? How old are you? Do you like jazz? Okay. Might not be in there. Where are you? Can you hear me? How old are you? Are you here? Do you like jazz? Nothing. Are you here? Where? Oh. Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Do you like jazz? The jazz question is not confusing it, because the jazz question is an actual question you can ask and get an answer for. Oh, damn it, I already had the EMF. That door was open in here, though, so... There's no way it's... Where was that? It sounded like it was over here. Does not appear to be. That's just a ghost event, right? There's... Oh my god, already? Was that a fucking demon? Alright. Huh. Well then. Please tell me it was a demon just first game. Just that mean.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
I lost my everything. I've unlocked the strong flashlight, though, in the farmhouses. So, if anyone doesn't watch this game very often, the way ghosts killing you works is you have a status called sanity that on most difficulties starts at 100 and slowly drains from being in the dark, or when ghosts do spooky stuff, it'll scare you and it'll drain some sanity. Most ghosts start hunting if you're below 50 sanity. Demons can just do that whenever. So if that was any other ghost, that wouldn't have been real and wouldn't have killed me, which is why I very quickly guessed demon after it turned out to be real. Alright. And that is why demon is one of the most dangerous ghosts in this game. Alright. I'm gonna call a mulligan on that one. I'm gonna give myself one more solo one, then we'll open it up if anyone else wants to join. That was mean. And if I lower this just like a slight bit. I should have started the round with 100 sanity. I'll double check the fucking... I'll double check the difficulty, though. Um... Oh, those settings from before were just me showing the random. I did not actually go with those settings. This is the standard settings. Whoops, I keep hitting that leave button to
Welcome back.
back out of the board, but that's like backing out of the game session. There we go. I need to just... There. I need to hit escape in that menu. I might not have anything now. I think I only have a spirit box now. I may have really fucked myself. Oh no, I have a thermometer. Add. Okay, I guess the thermometer was just not added. Why is none of this added? Hold on. Can I go over here and be like, add all or something now? Oh, hold on. Do I have a thermometer or not? I don't understand. Okay, yeah, all that stuff was added. So I guess I just didn't take my... Where is... I'm not seeing... Where is temperature? I'm not seeing temperature in the equipment list. Video camera, dots, EMF, flashlight, book, box, UV, camera, candle, crucifix, glow stick, head-mounted camera, lighter, motion sensor, microphone, salt, pills, sticks. Where's thermometer? I don't feel like I said that out loud. Why is it not even in the equipment list right there? Weird. That add the crucifix? Okay, that added. You left it in your bum, easy mistake, just don't sit down. Or do sit down. Never know. Let's just fucking... Let's mulligan that. Okay, there we go. Oh, and I now have 2 spirit boxes, which is definitely not needed. Average sand... Okay. Okay, so you do start with the 100%. Maybe I could have scrolled the list. Hard to say. Hard to say. All right. EMF. Sanity below 25%, where anything can kill me. And smudge stick the area. Got it. Larry Bailey. Not Laura Bailey. Flashlight. But where is thermometer and EMF? Key, door. Alright. Same steps as last time. Step 1, turn on breaker. So, ooh, can't hide in the hallway. That's mean. Game, I know I picked intermediate difficulty, but could you not be a bastard about this? I forget which way these doors open. There we go. I can hide in the garage. Alright, basement breaker. Breaker can either be in the basement or the garage on this map. This is like the smallest easy map. So that's the only one I kind of have a decent feel for. Can I hide back here? I can. Ooh! It's really cold over here. Is that rocking? Alright, the temperature is a little weird until the breaker's been on for a second, but I should also Ooh, game. Calm down, game. Huh. Well, I didn't turn on the lights in here. Is that my breath? It's not that cold in here. Hmm. I also did not open both doors here. Someone was busy while I was down in the basement turning shit on. Although it's warm in here, though. Like, very warm. Like, the ghost shouldn't be here warm. Oh, well, this door's also open. As is this one. What are you doing, ghost? Huh. Interesting, Ross. Ooh, it's cold over here. Or in here. Nope. Garage? Wait, the temperature being real weird about this. Alright, is it still cold in here? Because if so, the ghost is just in here and I don't know what to do. Is that said to Uncle Ross? Ah. Oh, I see what you mean now. Boy. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, the ghost at least hasn't been pretty active. Yeah, and I'm still very sane. Comparatively. It's maybe fucking with the doors, so let's grab this, and I should actually probably toss the thermometer on the ground. Oh, hey, that's a negative. And then it just shoots up to that. Okay, so I guess it's just right here specifically. But hey, that is freezing temps. Nice. Could still be this, which would be very bad for me. I guess it's just kind of in this... Come here, you. Oh, I was off slightly. Got it. And these doors have fingerprints. I guess it's just kind of in this little hallway spot. Actually... Alright, that's closed off too. That's not great for me. Oh. No fingerprints. 2 on the EMF. What am I doing? Still at 80. So barring another demon, which would be very funny, but also, again, extremely mean of the game. I'm just gonna toss this in. Oh, I also forgot, on this difficulty, there's a timer before it can hunt, and I don't think a demon can hunt before that timer is over, although that timer is now over here, so don't exactly get that luxury anymore. So it either must have hunted, like, right as that timer finished or something. Yeah, okay. Did I close that? I don't remember. Are you here? Where are you? Are you here? Oh, it spoke. I didn't hear what it said. Where are you?
Ooh.
It's not the question I asked, but okay. I appreciate the answer nonetheless. Boop. Let me go get a camera. Old. Oh, yeah, I should also mark that. Whoops, not that. Onryo, Moroi, the twins, or a mimic? Fucking mimic, and it just mimics a demon and kills me anyway. I guess what all can we have? Moroi, Onryo, twins, mimic. So mimic is fingerprints and orbs. Because mimic has 4 evidences. Because it's special and weird. Twins are EMF 5. I'm not seeing Moroi. Onryo is ghost orbs also. Got it. Where is Moroi? There you are. Ghost writing. So, writing orbs and EMF. All right. Understood. Hey, mind writing in this book? Want to write in the book for me? Be very kind of you. I can't tell which way the camera's facing. Let me go take some pills. Maybe throw a cross down. Yeah, it's kind of... I mean, do I take my pills? I don't remember how much they restore on this difficulty. Oh, I don't have pills. I have everything but those, huh? Alright, well, fine. I don't think it can be dots at this point. Was that an orb, like, right there? By the open doorway? Might have been. That looks orbish. Oh, God, it is pissed at that little photo, though. Here, I can't tell if that's some bullshit weather thing from outside or an actual orb, so let me just close this door. Ooh. It's a little anky. And it was happening, like, right there. Alright, that is definitely a ghost orb. Alright. Get out of here, spam bot. Alright. Unfortunately, it's not what we wanted, because that can still be a mimic or an Onryo. So that is the flame one. Yikes. What's mimic? Fingerprints. Got it. Yeah, they seem to be popping back up a little bit. Let's go ahead and take this. I don't have a camera, so I can't do anything fun. I could do the smudge sticks, but... I also don't have a candle, so I can't do Onryo tests. Damn it. Damn being poor. I need to get the ghost right so that I can get money, but in order to get the ghost right, I need money to buy equipment. It's a scam, I tells ya. Let me replace this, because I was not paying attention to... Fuck. Radius. There should be fairly good. Alright, where did I toss? Oh, there's a candle. Alright, so I can do candles. Spooky. Alright, there's a ghost event. Also, my sanity is now lower. By, I think, a decent amount. If we don't see fingerprints somewhat soon, because... Actually, I haven't seen any yet. I don't know what the rules are on it. So here's the problem. I've been watching someone play with fucking weird random settings. I don't remember how the base game works in some ways. Ooh, that 61% sanity, huh? Well, actually, no. Place that there for now. Huh! Actually, I should have just held on to that and tossed that. I don't know why I did it that way. Lighter? Ooh, footsteps. Really messing with the doors, huh? I am not seeing fingerprints, though. I don't think it's a mimic. I think this is just an Onryo. Oh, but I should. Let's just go ahead and smudge and try to get that there little challenge done for a little extra money. I guess I could also look for the bone. I think I can still pick it up for some money even if I can't take a photo of it. Yay! So I could just try and get an average sanity below 25%, but yeah. That seems dangerous, especially now that I'm out of smudge sticks. Goodbye. And Mimic. Mimic that just refused to put fingerprints down. Hey, we did it.
Prepared some jobs for you.
I have unlocked the sanity pills. Apparently I didn't have those unlocked. And for risking life and limb to identify that ghost, I have earned a sweet $105. Okay. Okay, so I guess the things that are grayed out are things that I just can't buy no matter what. Got it. I guess... So if I do... Is the number on the right what I've added then? It seems like a weird way to do it. Where are smudge sticks in the list? There. So is that everything I've taken then? I can scroll the equipment list. Got it. It does say I've taken 2 spirit boxes, though, which... It's not in this? So maybe you just get a freebie one or something? Also isn't saying I've taken a UV light. I don't really understand this menu, I feel like. I'm just gonna hit plus on everything until it's like, I can't. Well, but this isn't the buy menu. This is the loadout menu. This is the buy menu. And it makes much more sense because I can hover over something, click it, and then buy, sell, add, or remove. Which I can still do here, but this is the loadout. So I've added all of these to the loadout. So I guess now it'll just add whatever I own of them? But it doesn't, like, tell me how many I own of them? Take some of those. What didn't I have? I didn't have a camera. And that is probably all my money. I could buy another smudge stick. I don't have candles. The head-mounted camera doesn't matter. Motion sensor is part of optional things. So maybe see if I can afford one of those. If I can even... Oh, I can't buy it yet. It's also $100 for some reason. Don't know why it's that expensive. Could get a candle. Another lighter. Could get another smudge stick. So smudge stick or salt, really. I only have one... I'll take a second one. Those can save you in a hunt because it'll, like, disorient the ghost so it can't kill you. Which is, you know, helpful. Let me take a quick bathroom break, and then if anyone wants to, we can have people join in if they want. Otherwise, I'll just keep doing some solo stuff. But for now, BRB. I'm going to start a game, and then you'll have to wait, you know, like... an amount of time before you can speak up again. Oops, scroll Discord for no reason. Alright, I don't really see anyone speaking up, so let's go to the next house up. Thoughtful. Be lying if I said I knew which house this was. Could also try and do the Christmas thing where I go collect cookies, but you know. Repel the ghost with a smudge stick while it's chasing someone. Alright. Have a member of your team escape the ghost during a hunt. Alright. Those two will be completed at the same time if I'm ballsy enough to do it. And then witness a ghost event, which is not that hard to do. Let me see. We want thermometer. Honestly, I feel like, you are pretty useful in case it starts fiddling with any doors. Alright. 100 sanity. Although the thermometer did not help last time, and that was with a ghost with freezing temperatures, so we'll see. Oh, you can also see where the breaker is with this. Looks like it's in the, what I assume is the garage. Alright, what house is this? Is this the one where there's like the kitchen? Okay. I kind of know where I am then. Alright, there's hiding spot in here. It's kind of cold over here. Not a ton, and it's warming up, though. Colder. Warmer. In the kitchen? Okay. I hear it fiddling with something. Is that above me or... Oh, right here. Got it. Did it turn the power off? Also fingerprints. It did. Rude. Alright. Nope, also the sink. Hey, freezing temps. Alright. Wrong button. What else did you touch? Oh. Think that. Where's the hallway light? There it is. It's fairly active. It's fiddling them doors a lot. Where is fingerprints? And freezing temperatures. We got both. It can be a fucking demon again, alright? What's demon? Is it still EMF 5? I know when the game first came out, it was EMF, freezing temps, and ghost writing. I don't know what it is now. Alright, it's still ghost writing. They've just swapped EMF for fingerprints. Alright, I'm gonna immediately plop a crucifix down in there. I think Hantu and Jinn are also kind of scary things because they can chase you real fast. Hantu. Lower temperatures allow the Hantu to move at faster speeds. Got it. So it's probably faster. It's Ghost Orb, which can be the Mimic too. And Jinn is faster if it goes over something. It likes power, right? Yeah. Which is EMF. So it could be EMF, Ghost Orbs, or Riding. Got it. Well, we'll take this. We'll take this. Good news is, if it is a demon, that'll mess with it from further away. Oh yeah, and I should also get a camera to take a picture of the water. I'm not seeing any ghost orbs. That. It also turned off the power, and I don't know if Jinns can do that. Is it? It's not mess. Is it messing with that door still? I should have my EMF. Alright. Let me go get that. It might just be fiddling that one door that's right there. How's the old sanity doing? Still good. Still good. EMF and ghost writing were my other options. Do I have an actual camera? I bought one, right? Yes. Okay. I'll also grab that because I can take some pictures to get a little extra money. There's a book if you want to write in it. Oh, it must have just fiddled with that door. Alright, just toss that there. And I'll be back with a camera. A picture camera, not one of them Vidya cameras. At 84. you, and you. So that we can take some feet pics. Okay. Want to write in the book? It'd be real nice if you wrote in the book for me. Got some loud feetsies. You know what? Just in case he's... Oh, there's an orb. So it's either a Hantu or the Mimic. What am I missing for the Mimic? Fingerprints, huh? Or no, I have that, don't I? Yes. Spirit box. Oh, okay. We can go... I should leave that there. That does mean it can't kill me right now, though, because it is not a demon, so it can't hunt me at near full sanity. Give me this. Thank God. Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Alright. Hey guys, it's a mimic. Which means technically it can kill me. In case it's faking a demon. You sneaky son of a bitch. Glad I double checked. Alright, what else is there? Repel the ghost with a smudge stick while it's chasing someone. Have a member of your team escape the ghost during a hunt. Do I want to do that? I would have to wait for my sanity to drain quite a bit. I don't think I want to do that. I will see if we can get... nah, let's just go. It wouldn't be too risky, because I would just be standing there with the smudge sticks, and when it got near me, I would just click, and it would smudge it, and then I'd wander off to those lockers in the garage. But I did also have... Oh, I should have waited around until I saw a ghost event and got the bone, though. That is on me. I should have done those. But, yeah, I would have had to just stand there until my sanity was below, like, 50. So it would just be me standing in the dark waiting. Shouldn't have taken those pills. Okay. So, nothing in the equipment list. So let's do this first off, because... Yeah, so now I'm set to use all those. Okay, and then these are how many I have. So the reason it's being weird is because I don't actually own any of the main equipment. Those are just freebies the game has given me. Got it. Because I haven't clicked add yet, and it has all those, and then I hit add. And it adds all of them. Okay. So at least that way you always have the main equipment except for the thermometer, which you can tell just with your breath. Got it. Alright. I will buy... Oh, I can't because I need $3 more. Well, that's a shame. I only have the one crucifix, right? Yeah. I'll grab another crucifix. But what else would be nice to have multiple of? Another dots is real nice. That's like the main thing to make sure you have more of, you know, playing alone. Because that way you can actually, you know, you can spread the dots out because you just see a ghost walk through it as the evidence. So having more than one, you can spread out how far the dots are reaching and you can actually see it. I should also really grab just a high-powered flashlight, a strong flashlight, because it's a lot better. Yeah, I guess right here, Ridgeview Court. Thank God I have to do some of the farmhouses if I just keep doing different things. Can I see, like, more in-depth about this? I wish it told me how many sanity. How much is professional? 3 times? Nice. Ghost room can rarely change. Oh, okay, so it can't do that right now. That's nice. Don't have to worry about that. Makes sense, because it hasn't been doing that. Anyway. Ready up. Start though.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Alright.
New intel. Reports of light,
J. Baker.
possibly harmless.
Ghost to blow out a candle, smudge the area around the ghost, and parabolic microphone, which I am too poor to own. So we don't have to worry about that one, because we just can't do it. Good old Thermi, and good old UV. Key, door, oh. I keep forgetting to look and see where the breaker is. Alright, it's just in the basement. That checks out. Ooh, the longest walk to a door we've had so far. How exciting. Okay, it's this house. I thought it was. Should really look and see if there are cursed items or not, because those are fun. Oh, hey, speaking of cursed items, I'm standing in one right now. I think it's over here. Where is the breaker? Breaker 419, what's your situation over? There it is. So, you know, there's a pentagram, by the way. One of the cursed items you can get. It's not the one I would have liked. I'm also probably not going to really mess with it because I'm not playing on the hard difficulties when it would be helpful. It's kind of cold down here, but, like, not a lot. Might be down there. That's not the main light. There we go. Yeah, I would have loved the tarot cards just because those are the most fun, but I appreciate the outdoor lights. You over here. You don't appear to be. Well, there is... Hold on. There is a bathroom over here. Is any of this a good hiding spot? Nope. Wait, where is this? Still not a good hiding spot. Spooky thunderstorm. Oh. Why is this door open? It's not really cold over here, though. By the way, risky hiding spot right here, behind the piano. But available if needed. Of course, this is open, so this would be a much better hiding spot in general. Well, it's probably upstairs then. Just close that on the off chance it's down there and it'll interact. Alright, I'm probably super fine on sanity, but I am new and paranoid and a little frightened. Fucking 85%. It did just mess with something, though, because the activity meter's going off. I think it's just upstairs. Or it's down in the basement, because it was a little cold down there. I'll double check. Heard a thump or something. Nope, it is not even remotely cold down here anymore. Oh, that's another hiding spot, I think. Way back here? Yeah. Hearing some kind of thumping. Anything, like, moved in here? Nope. Alright, it's definitely upstairs. Oh, yep. Here's everything that's been fiddled with. I might be getting close to hitting the cap on lights I can have on, because if you have too many on, you blow the breaker. Oh, there's a cookie. Oh, there's the bone. It was also really cold for a second. It might just be in this hallway. I think it might be. Yeah, see how much warmer it gets the moment I'm not in the hallway anymore? Oh man, is this all just one big room though? All this hallway? Not a fan of that. And it seems to be not a great spot. I should maybe try and find some hiding spots in those rooms. You know, just in case. Because I'm paranoid. God, EMF, I guess. Let me also go back over to the side there and turn off some of those lights so I can have some upstairs. I'll go for the basement if I need to. Oh, they touched this. I can't hide in there. Or to hide in that bathroom. I'll leave it open, though, just because that's where the bone is. Nowhere in there. I could maybe hide right here if it doesn't actually wander into the room. Which would be a very not good gamble. Alright, flick the light off. Is there really not a light for right there? Seems a bit odd. Oh, I can also... It doesn't seem to be given fingerprints. Oh, there is... Alright, there's a hiding spot in here. Turn that light on. Leave that door open so I know. Seems to be hanging out a little more over here than anywhere else. I hope it opened this door at some point. Still only EMF 2. I haven't seen my breath, and I definitely think I would have seen my breath by now. Ugh. High sanity, though. It is fiddling with all kinds of doors. Let's just... We're gonna make a couple passes back and forth. I'm gonna take the crucifix and the book this time, just because the book seems to take forever to actually ever pop up any useful evidence. Can I turn off that light, too? Oh, no. There. That way it reaches, like, the end of the hall. It does seem to hang out specifically more in this little section than, like, down there. Alright, I'll be back again. Grab the spirit box and the crucifix this time. Nothing on that activity. Spirit box. How far does this reach? Right here. Not really that far. Kind of reaches near the book. I heard a phone somewhere. I'm not seeing it, though. Alright. Still a bone in there. Alright, for spirit box to work, you do need the lights off, so... Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Do you like me? Do you like jazz? Where are you? Are you here? Can you hear me? How old are you? Nope, doesn't seem to be that. Whew, I am getting jack shit right now. Do you prefer Pikachu or Eevee? I would be a fan of that question. I was doing something up there that I left and didn't see. Alright. Actually, let's just take 2 dots. Try and layer this hallway with dots. Need more dots. Guess I can also double check that temps, make sure it's still kind of right there. Okay. Alright, need a camera? Yeah, should have known better. What can I say, though? That was spooky. Didn't like it. That count as a ghost event, or... Yeah, I thought so. I don't have a ghost event thing. Camera. Fortunately, since it seems to really be in just, you know, that specific section of hallway, I can hopefully just take this camera and set it on one end. Sure, salt. Why not? Has turned off all the lights over here, though. I'm gonna be honest, I'm just gonna camp the camera from the truck for a minute. Boy, I've got nothing for this one. It was apparently fairly active right then, too. Alright, there is a ghost orb. We've got that. Let's wait here a minute, see if dots happens. Alright, move that door. Spooky. Sanity's down to 74%. Which is still high enough that I believe most ghosts won't try and kill me. I think there's one with like 80. I think I saw dots right there. Also, that door by the camera just closed. Might be a little easier to see without the night vision. So if dots happens, it'll just look like a spooky ghost running through them. Like just, you know, kind of like a transparent person. I'm not seeing it, though. Oh, there it was. Alright. Ghosts, orbs, and dots, huh? Banshee, Yurei, Yokai, Raiju, Thay. I don't think it would be a Thay, because they're more active early on. I'm gonna look at what evidences it can be, even though the answer is everything. Banshee would be fingerprints. Yokai would be spirit box. Yurei would be freezing temps. Raiju, Thay. Thay would be riding. Raiju would be EMF 5. Yeah, so just something we haven't gotten yet. Do need to have it blow out a candle. Actually, should I take pills? What am I at? I'm at like 70, right? Should be fine. Raiju siphons power from electrical devices. Oh, That's what that is, not a gin. I got that mixed up. List will gray out the names. True, it would be faster if I just did it from here. Which, again, is all of them, which I knew before doing it. Yokai gets mad if you talk near it. Which, maybe, but, Yurei has a stronger effect on people's sanity. My sanity has not gone down that fast at all. I don't think it would be that. That would also be freezing temps, and I really doubt I haven't gotten that since I've just been standing there. Banshee Raiju Thay. Banshees do have a specific scream on the parabolic mic, which I don't have, and it is asking me to use it, so... Oh yeah, that's right. I've always been talking too. So yeah, it's probably not a yokai. I don't think it's been a Thay, because it hasn't really been getting less aggressive. Although I also don't know if I've seen it do a lot of activity while I've been in the van. Alright, I think I've been wasting those pills because I think it heals like 30 or 40%. I've been using it at like 80. Alright, I'm gonna smudge it, just because that's one of the optional objectives. Get smudged! Alright, so it physically can't hunt me even if I was at low sanity for a bit now. I haven't brought an actual camera up here yet, have I? Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Why won't you talk to me? Alright, where's my EMF reader? Because that's also something finicky. Come here, you. I can't see my... There it is. My little aiming thing. Has not given me EMF 5 either. I do need to grab just an actual camera to... My tinnitus, I'm sorry. It should have left. God, it should have done any of this stuff by now. Except for maybe writing. I should see what the writing is. Because that's like the most finicky thing that the ghosts just never do. A Thay. But I don't think it's a Thay. But I think the EMF 5 is the... Although it only seems to be high activity when I'm in there. So maybe it is a yokai, and it just, like, hasn't been... I haven't been, like, low sanity enough for it to actually do anything bad to us. Sounds like when I have an episode. Just wait till it gets to 5 and it gets, like, real high-pitched. Oh, that's the salt. I'm like, why are the pill bottles here? Alright, so this does also specifically seem to be its own area. 0.6. It gets real close to freezing. But it just is not. Has it blown out the candle yet, by the way? It has! Alright, there's that optional objective. Camera. Where are my salt piles? I should also pick the lighter back up before bad things happen to me. Feet prints. Feet prints. I don't remember where the last one was, but where's the bone? Bone. Take bone. Bone me, Ghost Daddy. Alright, what door did you fiddle with? Might have been this one? Probably this hiding spot. Should be quite the dangerous one to use. Can you write in this book for me? That'd be, like, super cool of you. I'd be so happy if you wrote in the book. The book. Write in the book. Have I seen it, like, actually wander through the dots in person as well? Where'd you even get that? Where'd you get this ball? You just kind of, like, slurped it out of nowhere. Crazy. Is the ghost that I can only see... The dot ghost I can only see in the camera? An option? Because there is a ghost where you can only see it... The dots on the camera. Oh, I don't think so. Is that... Which one is that? It's not... Is it Goryeo? Okay, it's a Goryeo that does that, so... It's not an option. Yeah, there's tricksy ways to figure out a lot of the ghosts, even without, like, actual evidence. It's just, I can't exactly do a lot of those. It hasn't fiddled with a door in a bit, either. See, it is still cold over here, so it can also probably get over there. Whoops, I spun too much and I got lost. 0.9. It's just not quite getting to freezing. Oh, it messed with that door. Where's my stare at a door things? Oh! My background changed and went very dark. Oh, it killed the power. At some point. Then it's not a Raiju. Raijus will not kill the power because they gain power from it. What is Raiju's evidence? EMF 5. So I don't have to worry about EMF 5. Let's go sanity check real quick. Just because I was standing in the dark for a while there. An optional objective check. 71%. Oh, I didn't cleanse the area near the ghost with the smudge sticks. Is it not in that little hallway bit? Now I'm confused. And worried. I still don't think it's fingerprints either. Oh, my dots are glitching out a little bit. Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Do you like jazz? Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? How old are you? Are you here? It's gotta be the book. I still don't know how I didn't smudge the area near it, though. Or where that basketball came from. Oh, there was the dots. We do know it's around here. That's really the main confusing thing about the whole smudging thing. The only other thing is if it's in one of these rooms and it's just like doing stuff through the wall. See, but this room's super warm, so it's definitely not this room. Same thing with the bathroom. It's warm in here too. There are too many light things happening in this hallway, and the game is having trouble with it. Yeah, it's warm in here too. Where's the EMF? Gotta be the book. Can you write in this book for me? Whoops. How about now? Will you write in the book now? Would be, like, super cool of you. Did you turn off that light? Please write in the book. Again, would be like super groovy and stuff. Please? I said please. Kind of feel like you should do it. Where's that phone? It's the second time I've heard it. don't even know where this phone is. Alright, I'm gonna just smudge one more time and then move on. Where's my good smudge sticks? I'm not seeing them. Well, there's a ghost event. I got nothing. It is just refusing to give me stuff. Yeah, high activity. Whew! Low sanity. I did just smudge the area. Oh, I don't need pills where I'm going. I'm just saying it's the writing, and that I had it in the wrong area, which is a Thay, which doesn't make sense, but fuck it. Spent like a full hour there. If I'm wrong, they'll redo that house, though.
Welcome back. Thanks for bed. Jobs for you.
Yeah. It either just refused to write in the book, or I didn't have the book in the right spot. Hey, 120 bucks. Alright. So I will once again check. If anyone wants to hop in, feel free. Can definitely take a second to get some people in, but a second book is also helpful. I am very much learning. We'll do a parabolic microphone, then I can't afford the motion sensor. I can only take 2 crucifixes, right? Pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, right, it gave me a free one. Oh, well. What else did I buy? I should have bought a strong flashlight. Oh, well. Bought a second book? Why is it not letting me add that? It just auto-add it? Yep. 2 books, 2 boxes, for some reason. 2 dots. 2 crucifixes. 1 lighter. Just gotta make sure not to lose it. Could get more salt, pills, smudge sticks. This would all be quite helpful. Did run out of those last time. Let's do that. Slowly stocking up. Alright. We actually got that right. That does mean we move on to the farmhouses, though. Let's go to the smaller one. These are spoopy, too. Alright, what are my objectives? Motion sensor, which I did buy? No, I got the microphone. Damn it. Average sanity below a quarter. Repel the ghost while it's chasing someone. Shame we didn't get that last time, because I could have lit up the Satan circle, and then it would have chased me. And I could have just smudge sticked it and then hid and hoped for the best. Alright, the breaker is on the 2nd floor, because I remembered to check this time, because I'm slowly getting better at this. You. Turn on flashlight. Take the key. Let's go. 2nd floor. By the big door. Well, this looks very breakery, I have to be honest. Okay, it's this farmhouse. And... oh, it looked like there was just no door to where the breaker was. I don't know where it is then. Oops. I don't really see anything there. Although that door was open, which is interesting. I think it was the door by the stairs. Somewhere in here? Yeah, this looks breaker roomy. There it is. Hooray! There are open lockers in here. So if needed, could be a hiding room. There's the door. It's actually a little colder in here. Or not really. But yeah, I haven't been keeping an eye out for the bone or the objects. This room's just dark. Don't know where all the bones spawn anywhere but that first small house. So, yeah. This door was open. Whoops. Oh, phone. Moshi Mosh? Alright, well, this would be the room then. At least, most likely. I don't think that the phone can leave a fingerprint. We have the hiding spot down here. Ooh, we do not. Okay. Or do we? Oh, we do. Ooh, okay, no, we don't, because I think that open bit can get me seen. No, I can probably hide there. I think. Maybe? No, I should have left this up here. Up there, I don't know why I didn't. It is already at a time where it could hunt, theoretically. So, since I should have left this up here anyway, might as well just take a crucifix. I do kind of want to know where the cursed objects are, though. If anyone happens to know where they would be on this map, would fully appreciate. Just saying, I feel like the tarot cards are somewhere in this first little area, but I'm not seeing them anywhere. Eh. Because, you know, I would love to play with the tarot cards at least once. Whoops. Alright. No fingerprints. Honestly, don't know which hiding spot would be better to... Oh, you can see a lot of back there. I think I'd best be heading to the breaker room, honestly. Spooky activity. Okay, so that was one crucifix. We can take the other one now. How's my sanity doing? Down to 80 already? Alright. Really wish I knew where the said cursed item spawns were here. That covers most of this room. Doesn't really hit that back corner or that back corner, but, you know. Are you here? Where are you? Thank you. Very kind of it. You know, I knew that, but that's more on me for asking than anything else. Ooh, it could also be a Diogen, which is a very interesting ghost, because, you can't hide from a Diogen. You just gotta kinda loop it. Sure. Should I take pills? Oh, no, I'm at 80 still. I feel like that's not a bad place to put it. You been fiddling anything while I was gone? I know I have the ghost box off, so you can't hear me talking, but, you know, thought I'd ask. Could I hide in here? Oh, I can't. Did you turn the light off? Nope. Alright. I think we just both went for the door at the same time. My apologies. I hope everyone appreciates the little jump I do every time it breathes at me. See, now my sanity's low. That takes a lot of your sanity out when they do that. Okay, it does, like, somewhere between 35 and 40 sanity with a pill. Got it. Definitely been wasting them a bit. What was all the optional objectives? One was the motion sensor, another one was smudging during a hunt, I think. Hard to say. Don't remember. Addie, just got another one of these bad boys for you. And I also have a lovely book for you, if you want to write in it, you know, just if you feel like it. Ooh, it is a little chilly in here, but it's just not quite freezing, you know? Oh, dots. There's some not great stuff on that list still. Some spoopy stuff could still be there. I believe a Diogen and a Phantom would be really bad. Let me see. Diogen is ghost writing. God damn it. All right. Yep. So Wraith and... Oh, wait, was it Poltergeist? What was the other one? Phantom. I don't remember Phantom that much. Most commonly summoned from Ouija boards will drop your sanity considerably faster. Oh, they'll instantly disappear. Got it. Their fingerprints. A Wraith are really fast, I think. Yeah. Sometimes go through walls. But we can test a Wraith with salt because they can't step in salt. And then Yokai's the last one. Which, as said, don't like it when I talk too much. So we definitely want the salt. We definitely want the camera. Average sanity below 25%. Got it. Honestly, I don't even need to really use the tripod for this thing. I could just hold it. Oh, I see you walking through the dots again. That way? Yes. Well, let me... Hold on. Let me back up a little bit more. Nice. What was the other thing I grabbed for you? Oh, yeah. This stuff. And right there for good measure. Yep. Everyone knows you only get... Oh, it's already stepped in the salt. Alright, it is not a wraith. Did breathe at me, though. Again. Not you. Phantom Yokai Dio. Which were... Ghost Orb, Riding, and Fingerprints. Ghost Orb, Riding, Fingerprints. Now we can test Ghost Orb without being in there. I should have turned the light off still. Oops. Here. I'll take a camera, take a few pictures of the stuff in there. What's my sanity at? Oh, we're fine. What is this? Me? Oh, you stepped in a lot of the salt, huh? Can we see any of the actual footprints still, or... Because I can also take a picture of those. Nope. There's the light switch. I'll be taking my camera back. Thank you very much. Yeah, I can also take a photo when you fiddle with the door. I forget about that. We can leave that there for now. Actually, let me go ahead and take this since I've got a spot and stuff. Is that breath? No, it can't be breath. That'd be silly. Anyway, have fun in there. Oh, Ghost Orb. It is a yokai. Got it. Neat. Well, now I need really low sanity and stuff. Let me see. Don't need you. I already put the camera away. Let's go exploring then. Isn't that exciting? Also, good news for me specifically. When it's hunting, a yokai really can't hear you. Funny, isn't it, that they can hear you when they aren't, but when they are, they can't? Let's see if we can find the cursed item then. Although really I should be wandering around in the dark for the whole sanity thing. God, this flashlight sucks. I also really should have had a camera on me, but so I could take a picture of it, but you can do that after. Just occasionally flick the light so I know if it's hunting or not. Although again, I had like 80 sanity, so we should be good for quite a while. It's not in there. Well, there's a hiding spot. I'm gonna blow the power. I can feel it already. So we're looking for either a Ouija board, a weird looking deck of cards, a little doll, a weird mirror, or another pentagram, but I don't think we'll find the pentagram. I think that's in the breaker room here. And we're really hoping for the deck of cards, because that'll be the only thing that can do anything for us at this point. Oh, besides destroying my sanity and, you know, starting a hunt. Oh, here's the kitchen. You could maybe hide here and get away with it if you're lucky. Might have just missed the Ouija board in the breaker room. Just not noticed it. Oh, it could also be in here. Another cookie if I wanted to do that weird holiday Santa thing, but I don't exactly know what that all is all about. Boy, I'm not finding it. Alright, let's do a sanity check. It's not even that active, I think, because I'm not talking near it. Alright, we are in the high 50s, so we are getting a little close to when it can hunt, which is spooky. Especially since I'm now going to be looking upstairs for a special little item. Oh, the power's out. It's on this wall, right? Yeah. Oh, it is this! Oh. Boring. I need my camera. Well, that does mean I can get a hunt nice and easy. Yeah, I guess I just didn't see it. It would be ballsy, but I think I might be able to just hide in this locker. You know what? Let's do it. Let's risk it all, baby. Oh, but I also would love a camera. All right, hold on. We are gonna do something real stupid, and it's probably gonna kill me. So I hope you're all ready and excited. Oh, we could also have been gambling on whether I was gonna succeed or not on all these. How many pictures do you have left? Just take the fresh camera. I'm sweating already. Almost forgot, actually. Hold on. hit this one. Where is it? There it is. I don't know when it's over. Okay, it's over. Woo-hoo-hoo! I did it! Yay! Woo! I smudged it and then hid in the locker where it can't see me. That sweet 1% sanity, baby. Alright. So unless I wanted to pop some pills, I never found the bone, which is a shame. We could pop some pills and take some photos of some other stuff. But I think we should just go. Great success. I played too much Cult of the Lamb. It can't kill me if it comes from a pentagram. Woo! That was so stressful. My heart was beating so strongly the whole time.
Welcome back. There's some jobs
Take
ready
that,
for
you
you.
stupid yokai. I think the bone would have been just as much worth just as much as doing that hunt thing. Nice! We also have the head-mounted camera, which is not helpful whatsoever. In single player, I got a new small house, Willow Street. I don't remember which house that is. We will do that one next. I think I need another bathroom break, though, with how stressful this is. Mounted on witch head. Hot. Anyway, BRB real quick while I use the bathroom again. Maybe two if they're short for whatever reason. Motion sensor. And I don't think the sound sensor is really used for anything. Yo, noise. Real quick, anything to add? I don't think so. Just add. I have the 2 books allowed. That was what I was going to look at. Oh! Strong flashlight. I can't afford. Anything else I can get with this? I could get more salt or smudge sticks. I think I'm full on smudge sticks, yeah. More sanity pills can I afford? Nope. I think it is just the salt, huh? I could buy more smudge sticks just, you know, in case. Could also get some of the candles. They're a little helpful. I think more so on the hard difficulties, though, so fuck it. Alright. And let's try that new place I unlocked. Willow Street. Ready up. Stop. Alright, what's our little bonus objectives? The parabolic microphone, which we do have. Photo of the ghost and average sanity below 25% again. Last time the power of Satan helped me with that. We'll see about this time, though. Look how much better that flashlight is. Oh yeah, where's the breaker? I assume in the basement? Ooh, nope. Oh, this is the one with the weird basement. Right. Oh, it's in the garage, it looks like, I'm assuming. Yeah, this one's got, like, a really creepy big basement that's got a few different rooms to it. Oh, right, this house. Yep, okay. I know where the garage is, then. I forgot that this was the same house. Come on. Oh. Don't have which doors open how memorized yet. On. I do believe the Satan circle could be there. It's only 6 degrees in here. I know I just flipped the breaker, but yeah, it seems to be warming up. Ooh, only 5 in here, though. Oh, never mind. Where's the mirror? I think the mirror is usually right here. I think the doll is usually there or there. Oh, yeah. Can flip the lights on, at least. I kind of wish I would get the tarot cards at least one time tonight, but it doesn't look like that much will happen. You can hide back there. I didn't check the garage hiding spots. You know, it... Oh, 0.5 in here? Yeah, I don't think that hiding spot's available. I think it's in here. Oh, this spot right here? Alright, that would be dumb, though. Almost freezing? Almost freezing. I also think I heard... Oh, I had the wrong flashlight out, that's why. I think I heard it mess with the door. Oh, there's freezing, though. Just had that, You killed the power. How could you? Anyway, we got freezing temps. Alright, so that will be my go-to hiding spot. Oh, I kept the UV light on me. Yeah, make sure everything's, like, fully open and stuff. That way I can hopefully tell if it messes... what door it messes with when I hear it fiddling with stuff. Okay. Toss that there. Alright. Freezing temps. Some not great stuff on there, but also not the worst. I don't really have to worry about smudging anything. EMF. Take a cross just in case, because I like playing it safe with that. I don't know if we've really ever had the event so far where it's just kind of standing there menacingly. Kind of hoping we get it this time when I have a camera. That way we can take a photo of it nice and easy. It's touched that door. EMF 2. Not seeing any fingerprints. I think you can see them with the light on, but just in case. That might be hard to find later. Alright, just move all our shit into the garage. I do already only have 70 sanity. That seems really low for this fast. It could be a Yule. Real fast. What is that, so I can think about it? Ghost orbs and dots. Didn't see what my... Oh, it killed the power again. I know mares don't have a better chance... There's no way. You're fake. I know mares don't have a better chance of doing that, but they also do not like light and make you go crazy faster in the light. Yeah, I don't see that. I don't think that was the door it messed with. Not you. You. That wasn't the door it messed with. And it also killed the power in here. It's really liking messing with the power so far. Alright. Where did I toss that other one? It also, I think, fully closed that one door right there. Might have roamed a little out of its room there. Alright, what is my sanity at? Because it's probably not great. Yeah, you know what? A little bit of safety since I'm still figuring things out. Alright, it's like a 35% boost. Got it. Another dots. And a book. Can it even be a mare? The evidence? It cannot. Thinking it might be a Yule. They really mess with your sanity, I think. Mine seems to be being messed with. I have a book for you if you want one. There you go. I come bearing gifts of a book. No, nothing happened that time. My sanity's still the same. I can take you. Actually, no. Let's put all this junk in first. Did you close the door all the way? That's a hefty door slam. I also have another book for you. Did you happen to leave your fingerprints for me? Nope. Yeah, that can stay off for now. Now we'll take in the ghost box and maybe some salt. I'll take a camera in there. I do need to hear it with the parabolic microphone. Hey, just real fast, do I happen to see anything in here? There is a ghost orb. Revenant Yurei Hantu Onryo. I think all of those are really mean. A Revenant, I'm pretty sure, is one of the fastest in the game if it sees you. Yes. They are one of the slowest when they don't see you, and then, like, the fastest when they don't see you. When they do see you. That is, the writing. And it could also be Yurei, which just tanks your sanity. That's the dots. Onryo, I don't think is too bad. Yeah. It doesn't like fire. It is the spirit box, so we'll test that real soon. Hantu. Hantu's the one that moves fast when it's cold. And that's fingerprints. So I don't think it's that, because we haven't really seen fingerprints. I haven't seen dots, though. And I think that was the Yule one. Spirit box. What's sanity? Sanity's still doing well. Let's just take one of the cameras to put in there. So that I can start taking pictures of stuff. It seems to have once again fully closed this door. Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? Do you like me? Do you like jazz? Where are you? Are you here? How old are you? Probably not that. Well, you were supposed to go on top of that. Leave that off and we'll stare at the dots for a second. Oh, it threw that photo. Must have reached through the wall a little bit. Because I still had freezing breath in there, so... Oh, and we're not on a difficulty where it can move. It did a little bit of activity. Oh, there's dots. It was a good time to come back. It is, in fact, a Yude. I was right in my suspicions that my sanity was being tanked. All right. Then we will take these, and we will head back in there. We're going to turn the light back on. I'm going to find the switch. We're going to sit here for a second. Where do I see? Aha, I can see this here. Alright, so when we hear a sound, that'll change. Hey! Heard its feetsies. Salt, salt, salt. Yuck. Oh. No actual feetsy prints, though. I think I'm dead. I think this is real. I think it got me. I live, bitch! That was very close. I still had my camera on me and my flashlight, which was telling it where I was. Whoo! Oh, and I didn't get a photo. I missed with the camera because it was flashing because it was hunting. Damn it. Oh, it got the footstep because it stepped in the salt. Damn it. Oh, we gotta go back in there. What am I holding on me? Nothing. Alright. That makes this nice and easy. We still aren't below 25% sanity, so I'm gonna hold on to that for now. I don't know how I'm gonna take a picture of it, though. Where's the switch? Fast. I'm gonna look for the object wherever it might be. Won't be in here. Hide back here, kind of. A little bit. Not really. I'm fine as long as it doesn't go far into the room. If it does, though, it will kill me. It will see and then kill me. I think sometimes something can be in here. Or not, since I can't open that. This is a better hiding spot right there, though. I am not seeing the cursed object, so it's gotta just be like a pentagram in the basement. Maybe the Ouija board. I don't want to go down there, though. I'm honestly a little shocked it didn't hunt again. I know it's got a timer before it can do it again, but, you know. I'm not below 25% sanity yet. Whew. I do not know how I'm going to take a photo of it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit here in the dark. That startled me, at least. Alright. Just gonna take those real fast. 90% sanity. Let's go. Set this back down. It's a little funny that you can only put it back in its right spot. Alright. I am refilled with sane vigor. Let's see if we can get some photos. For a little bit more money. I also didn't see the bone anywhere. Which ones of these have I taken a photo of? I don't think this one. Oh, that was the burned crucifix, right? So, at some point it tried to kill me, and it didn't work. Can you show us a sign? Would you show us a sign? I don't suppose anyone happened to see the bone while I was wandering around. That's a good amount of money. Oh, it messed with the door. It's this one? Maybe not. Oh. Nope, not that door. There we go. Oh, there's the bone. I think this camera has one more photo in it, wherever it is. I dropped it by the hiding spot, right. Oh, it's still got 3. Oh, I got plenty of pictures to take. If you happen to give me a sign. I am about to just go. I don't feel like really. Were you doing something? Give me a sign? Sign, sign, sign? So it actually didn't fully burn either crucifix. I don't remember if I had the light on in there. I'm just gonna go. Alright. Definitely have time for another one. See, look, 77% sanity. There you go. I didn't get a photo of it, but it doesn't seem to want to spawn unless I, am being hunted. And fuck that. I guess I could have tried to see if there was a pentagram downstairs and then done the same thing we did at the farmhouse. Right, just light the pentagram, then take a picture and quickly hide while smudging it. Yeah, bone evidence is worth 10. Plus the picture you can take of it. There we go, 130! I've unlocked intermediate? And the high school, which I am not doing, because those maps are just too big for one person. A few times you'll hear me say too big. Fuck it. The only one we have is the summoning circle pentagram nonsense. I just want my tarot cards. I haven't done the other farmhouse, but I think that's the big annoying farmhouse. Alright. Can get one more of those. Can get one more of this. I think everything else is really bonus extras, except for maybe a couple more cameras. Yeah. I think I'll do the small house again, just to see if we can get one of the other cursed items for funsies. Good old Tanglewood. Although, honestly, the house I just did is not a bad one. Neither is Ridgeview. We got an annoying spawn at Ridgeview. That was the one, where it was in that weird upstairs hallway bit. Alright. Oh, you know what I also could have done? I could have put it on, like, professional, which is the next difficulty. Oh well. Smudge stick it while it's chasing someone, witness a ghost event, and get a photo of it. Some kind of mean things there, but what can you do? You. Although, honestly, EMF is better than this. Really should just take EMF, but... Okay, yep. Oh, is it in the basement or the garage? Looks like the garage. Alright, so we are hoping for tarot cards, because they are the most entertaining, and by that I mean RNG of the cursed items. Did you? Nope. Some of the doors do just start open, but I heard like a click of some kind when we got in. Ooh, that's not a hiding spot. That's mean. Was this one? Ooh, alright. Getting a little unlucky on the old hiding spots here. Alright, the tarot cards pop up on this table. They are not on the table. Is the mirror here? The mirror's here. Alright. That's a somewhat entertaining one. Oh, it's not down. Breaker is not down there. Because the mirror will just instantly tell us what room the ghost is in. And really fuck up my sanity. So let's do it. It is in the garage. Also, fun fact, apparently you need to, you have to click to let go of that mirror. I thought you just held it down, and then when you stopped holding it down, you weren't looking at it anymore. So I got a little bit extra sanity damage from that. Oh, fuck. Is there a good hiding spot down here? Okay, there it is. So I can hide in the basement, which is honestly my best option, because otherwise I would have to go, like, all the way into a room. Or try to hide behind that and just hope to God it doesn't enter the kitchen, like, at all. That middle hallway closet right there, that is definitely the best spot to hide in that entire house. Yep, down to 66% sanity already. Alright, well, I don't have an average sanity thing, so let's just get back up there. I don't really need to take these crucifixes next, but fuck it. Yeah, might as well turn the light on here. And the hallway light. So those lights, and then you. Also here, unless it just says no? Okay. Alright, this should get everything but, like, the furthest corner of the garage. Yeah, it should have to spawn on the other side of the car from here, unless it's, like, happens to pop into there. Alright, next we'll take in some dots. No activity so far, apparently. It's just chilling. Could be a shade. I think that's the one that's shy and doesn't really do anything if you're in the same room. God, I can't believe I lived on that that last house when it was chasing me. That was shocking. I did not think I would live. Let's keep flickering for some reason. Not a fan. Let's actually... Boy, sometimes it is hard to see where your little reticule is. There we go. Kind of nice and by the beginning. So now we'll take a book in the spirit box. Maybe I should have just taken 2 books, but this is not exactly the biggest house, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Just right there. Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Do you like me? Do you like jazz? Where are you? It's probably not that then. Whoops. Where's my EMF? So I am just noticing... Oh, I think that was actually me. Let's fully open you. Oh! EMF 5 right here for some reason. Don't know why. Oh, well, we don't need you anymore. Because I'm pretty sure they've changed how this game works, so it doesn't just randomly give EMF, it only gives it when it does something. So it apparently did something in that little spot right there. Couldn't tell you what. You don't have UV in there yet, or the camera. So far, I think the only thing that really hurt my sanity was, using the mirror. You know what I also just thought of? I never, right, like, I made it windowed mode, and then I lowered the resolution. I never really, like, bumped up the graphics again to see if the game could handle it. Hasn't exactly done a lot. We'll just toss that there, then I'll go stare at it from the truck. I think, is that our first EMF 5 of tonight? I think it is. Oh, the car's going off. I'm gonna have to deal with that when I go back inside. I'm shocked I can't hear it from here. Well, I'm not really seeing anything from here. I can't be a shade with this. Oh no, it can. There's shade. Man, this house is soundproof if you can't hear the car alarm while it's in the garage. Out on the street. Oh, it's still doing stuff. Maybe it is a shade. Because I feel like whenever I come back out to this truck, it's doing nothing. Here's my sanity. Oh, it's good. Alright. Now for one of the real tests. Do I remember where the keys to the car are? I think they're just right here in this bowl. Stop that. Oh. Alright. Oh, it disappeared! No! I can also... Oh, we got fingerprints. Myling, Obake, Jin, or Goryeo. Those seem to kind of more be on this side. So I think it's messed with these lockers before, because that's where we had the EMF as well. I put the other cross right there. Oh, it wrote in the book. Whoops. But where is ghostwriting? It is a myling. You want to, like, touch one more thing or step in the salt or something so I can take one more photo before heading back to the truck? I'd appreciate it. Can you give me a sign? want to step in the salt? Alright. Did you just mess with the lights? Oh, I'm so upset that It is very upsetting that the, it just went and that footprint disappeared before I could grab it, because that is another, that would have been another photo, and I would have been on track for a perfect hunt, which is kind of crazy. Don't really need you anymore. Unless I want some feet pics, which I might actually. Damn it. Really quick, can we find the bone? Don't know exactly where all it can be. I know it can be in the tub. I know it can be by the table. By the dining table, I mean. That was upsetting. That was... I didn't like that. Not a fan. I don't think it can hunt me still, although it blew the fucking lights in the living room, which... Yep, I don't get lights in that room anymore. Which is so cool. I think the bone can be, like, right in here, annoyingly. Like, hard to see in there? No? Is it in the basement? We got a basement bone? There's a cookie. It's not in the hiding spot, is it? I am not seeing this bone. Oh, there it is. It was just kind of in the middle. Did I have those lights on? I probably did. God, that heavy breathing. I was so unsure if it was a hunt or not. I had no idea. I need you back. I should just try and have it. I gotta smudge it at some point while it's chasing me if I want money. I should actually not risk that. I've managed to get a good bundle of items now, and I can get enough money right now to not make that riskiness worth it. touched one of the doors again. I unfortunately do not know which one. So you do have to take the picture within so much time, or it doesn't count. I should have brought the other camera too. It hasn't burned either of the crucifixes, so it hasn't tried to hunt yet. Cookie. Want to step in the salt for me? Or mess with another door? See, but I knew that was fake because I refilled my sanity. If I didn't refill my sanity, God only knows what would have happened. Speaking of, might need to refill again. No, we're good. Oh, shit. No, throw that. There's already salt down. Let's try and get there real fast before it steps in it. Unless something real weird happened, that should have been a picture of it. Can you give me a sign? Can you give me a sign? So I actually almost had a perfect hunt with that. Damn it. Can you give me a sign? See, now I wish I had the salt, because then I could just, like, try and, lay down another one. Right, that one is empty, definitely. This is my other camera. Don't I have 3? Can you give me a sign? Thank you. Asshole turned off the power of all the signs you could give. I was a little worried about how long it was taking. Yeah, I don't know where my last camera went, but we good. I mean, I guess I could just sit in there and wait for it to try and kill me, and then we could smudge it, and then I could go run hide in the basement. I don't have that much sanity. It's apparently going crazy in there. Do I want to risk it? Yeah, let's just go. If I go now, then we can do one more. Again, I'll just do it here, hoping for tarot. So I can sit in a closet and just deal the cards.
Welcome back. I prepared some jobs.
I didn't even remember what ghost it was at that point. $165. Yatta. Right, anything big I'm still missing? Candles are helpful for one specific ghost. Yeah, the rest isn't really that much helpful to have specifically. I guess I can just, you know, like, fill it out. Or by spares. Another motion sensor wouldn't be bad. There we go. I don't know why motion sensors are, like, the most expensive thing in this game. Alright, once again, breakers in the garage. Love to see it. Good flashlight. You. Thermometer. Tarot cards! Tarot cards! Tarot cards! Come on for the last one, game. Be nice. Please. Please. Hiding spot? Yes. Oh, it's not the tarot cards. Is it the mirror again? Nope. Then it's either the Ouija board, the summoning circle, or the voodoo doll. Which, two of those are in the basement, so I might just give a quick peek. At least I think the Ouija board's down here. I know the summoning circle is, which we don't seem to have. Some of the Ouija boards just like in with... Aha! Ouija board! Neat. I'm just gonna leave that right there for now. It might be down here. It's kind of cold. I could ask the Ouija board. Ouija board is also a fun one, but, you know. The tarot deck is just 10 cards, and they just do random stuff, kind of depending on which one you pull. I heard a door. Oh. You over here fiddling with things? Okay, it's definitely in this room. That was way too cold. How do I not have a Luigi emote? You know, good question. I could not tell you. Alright, I can't hide in this closet, so I will have to run over to there, but that's not bad at all. Bone happened to be in either of these? Once again, did not see it in the basement, but that does not mean it wasn't there. Alright, I cannot hide in this room, so we are definitely going to close this door. Close the bathroom door. I'm going to go find more stuff to put in the room. What were the bonus objectives again? Prevent hunt from crucifix, witness a ghost event, and motion sensor. Alright. None of these are exactly the hardest, although the ghost event is honestly a little RNG. I didn't get that one till like near the end, I think, of the last one. Are you here? Where are you? How old are you? Do you like me? Where are you? How old? How old are you? Was that an answer to if you like me? Oh yeah, I also have this. No, I want to see the range. Should be able to handle this whole room. Yeah. That was an EMF 4, so Possibly being just a little stubborn about that. Yes, sanity's already dipped slightly. Could just double crucifix in there. Would not be helpful. Would just be kind of funny. Honestly, don't even know if I really need a second dots for in here. Hey, write in this book, you asshole. Ghosts do get mad if you swear. I do know that. It's something that has been in the back of my mind this whole stream. And is why I've at least somewhat been refraining. Where's my motion sensor? Here we go. Slap this bad bitch, like, right there. What was the other thing I grabbed? Oh, this. Oh, that'll go right there. Oh, hey, we got the motion sensor. That little beep right there. That was it. Also throws, you know, like a light when you're in there. I don't think I'm really missing any other evidence, so we'll take another dots and we'll slap down the, this. Wait, I'm sorry? Okay, no. In my brain, I was like, there's one for smudging it, which is not true. It was the crucifix. Saw the top one, saw that it was not smudged and had everything else done, and then I was like, wait a minute, do I not need it to hunt? No, I do. Oh, it's being pretty active in there right now. Let's get a hustle on. Heard you fiddle with a door. Fingerprints. It's pretty cold in here, but it's just not quite getting that old freezing temps. Chestnut. Let's do that and actually move you over just a little bit more. Oh, I think I just already saw the dots. But hey, just in case we didn't, I'm gonna turn that off, close the door. We're gonna head outside and we're gonna stare at the camera from the truck. Bump. Yep, that's dots. Phantom, Banshee, or Goryo? I think Goryo is the one that you can only see the dots on the camera. Yes, so I don't think it's that. I'm gonna cross it off real fast. Phantom and Banshee. Banshee is Ghost Orb. Phantom, most commonly summoned from Ouija boards, is Spirit Box, which we didn't get. So honestly, if I don't see orbs here, I might take the camera off the stand and... Oh, nope, there's an orb. It's a Banshee. Alright, nice and easy. I just gotta prevent it from hunting with the crucifix and getting some pictures. Let's go. I got dark bed at night. Ooh. Voice. I gotta play some of the newer Kirby games. They all seem real good. Wow, we actually aren't gonna use the Ouija board. That's a shame. Ouija board's kind of fun. someone opened the door. Step in the salt. Thank you. I don't have little feet. Also, keep an eye on the cross, because the moment a part of it is gone, I gotta skedaddle. To you too. I'm over here. You wanna step in the salt? You're not leaving any feet prints, which is a little upsetting. Can I ixnay you? Thank you. Ooh, you turned the lights on? Twice. Oh, I couldn't see where you were there. It is pissed. Alright, I need another camera. I'm definitely at the point where it can be hunting if it wants. How are my photos doing? Oh, one was only 2-star. Lame. I never found the bone. I'd wanted to do that. I really should. Anyway. Immediate cross-check. Ah, I missed it. Damn it. Oh, it burned the cross. We skedaddle. I also used all that salt. There we go. There's some high sanity. Alright. Some more photos. Then we will stop there and call it a night. I think it opened those doors. Behind a pharmacy, they'll be just fine. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. Stomp, stomp, stomp. There. Way in the back. There, I guess. Shit. I'm out of camera juice. Be right back. I forgot I needed cameras. Cross did have a missing thing. That's why I went back and chowed down on those pills. I'm currently high enough sanity it can't hunt me. But yeah, the fact that the cross was a missing thing meant that it tried to kill me and couldn't because the cross was there. Don't think I took a picture of that one. I love seeing just the little dots effect of it running around. Let's see, 4 more. I need 1 photo of... I think it's eaten more of that cross than it should have. You know what? I've got a spare slot. Why don't I just go grab the other cross for maximum safety? Because I feel like that's actually missing 2 bits, which it really shouldn't be, but hey, you know. I have a whole nother cross in here. Eee. Can you step in this salt, please? Yeah, messing with the door is fine, too. I can take a picture of the fingerprints. Forgot about that. Alright, one more photo. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Hey, thank you. Alright. I am off to try and find your bone. You have a fun time in here. And once we find that bone, it will be time to call it a night. I'd appreciate it if it was one of the bones I haven't found so far. To continue my collection, because it is actually a collection. I keep all of them. They are in a glass case back at the base, and so far I think I have like a long femur thing and a spine, and that's it. Was it down here again and I fucking missed it? I think there's still like a skull, a jaw, a bunch of other miscellaneous bones that are less memorable. Donde está el bone? I feel like I should remember what the Spanish word for bone is, but I don't. It wasn't in there with it, was it? I'm not seeing this thing. I checked in there just now. Oh, you know what? I can ask the Ouija board. Hold up. I don't really need that anymore. I need you for that. Not Bona. It might be. You never know. Alright, hey. 1 second. You, there. Make sure we're at full sanity, because it does cost sanity to ask the board stuff. I just threw that. I didn't take those. There we go. You. You. Where is your body? Alright, hey. That was, I think it just started hunting again when I left. Yeah, because I didn't say goodbye to the Ouija board or something. Okay, hey. I didn't think it would take that much sanity. Understood. I'm glad I prepped, and I very specifically put that right by the stupid, right by the stupid thing. It's the dining room. I can't think of another room it would be. Basically, you don't need a mic if you're interested, like $11 on Steam. I might take a look at it. Why is that flashing? I'm scared if I go in, it'll lock the door behind me because it's mid-hunt. And I'm just allowed to open it because I'm not in there. I'm at 80% sanity. I didn't see what sanity I was at when I got back to the truck. It must have, like, put me, like, 2% sanity below what it needed to hunt. Okay. That thing was more dangerous than I thought. I do believe that asking where the body is like one of the most, like, sanity-draining questions, specifically because it tells you where the bone is. But there is also another Phasmophobia-like game where instead of hunting ghosts, you're hunting mummies, and I've seen it played and it seems real fun. So it should be somewhere... How did none of us see this? It's just a spine right here. Alright. It's because I looked at the table and not to the side here. Alright. Boop! This is mine now. And it is, again, one of the ones I already had. I was playing Harvestella, I have an excuse. I don't think that was actually on frame, so it was definitely my fault, but I feel better blaming you guys. Also, if you don't say goodbye to the Ouija board, it does that, and a hunt starts. I'm shocked that didn't kill me. Because I don't think that broke until I left the house. Because I think I was technically close enough to it while I was in the closet that I didn't go, like, too far from it. Anyway. Which is also upsetting because I was gonna ask it if it liked jazz. Because again, I swear, that's a question you can ask the ghost and it will answer. We could have known. It's a banshee too, they're a musical ghost. They would probably do like jazz. But I accidentally broke the board while running away. Because it startled me already. Alright, there we go. Nice $164. We were really close to a perfect investigation, I believe, but I fucked up a couple of the pictures. Because you need to have the right ghost, you need to get the bone, you need a photo of the bone specifically, I think. I think you need a picture of the ghost, but I think I got one. And you need all 3-star photos, too. And I had like 2 2-star ones. And you get like a decent money bonus on it. Distance traveled 550 meters. 16 objects used, 2 objects used, 16 moved. 23 doors moved. It toggled the lights once. 42 interactions, used abilities 63 times. Which I think as a banshee just means that it tried to kill me specifically. There were 2 hunts. So I think it double hunted near the end there because I got too far away from the Ouija board. But I think the like range of the Ouija board perfectly overlapped the exit of the house, and so I was outside when it hunted, so it just hunted and then immediately stopped because no one was inside. Which is kind of crazy. Can I see the photos? I think that's here, right? Didn't I have one of the ghosts? Oh, I don't think I got one of the ghosts because I think that was supposed to be that. I guess I just missed it again. And hey, we're slowly getting our stock of stuff. Oh, I have 2 different just bone-looking things other than the spine. What all is this? Skull, jaw, spine, scapula. So it's shoulder bone. Rib cage, radius, ulna, humerus, hand. Okay, so the hand of the rib cage we're missing, which is kind of fun. You can just find a whole rib cage. Oh yeah, pelvis and foot. We don't have the... Oh, right, the music box. We haven't had that. I wonder if that's what was at the cabin. And because I forgot about it, I just didn't see it. I probably just didn't see whatever it was. So we're missing the music box, the tarot cards, and the voodoo doll. I think these are all, like, event-specific things. Like, I think right here is the Christmas stuff, if you do the Christmas event. But, yeah. Hi, friend. That is going to be it from tonight. Tomorrow we will start the 24-hour stream, where I will probably do at least a little bit more of this, because I did have fun, and maybe people will actually join in with a little bit of heads up or something. But, yeah. We'll do a bunch of, like, games people can join in for at the start tomorrow. Probably do randomizer stuff. I don't really have a great plan for this 24 hours specifically. I have a plan for another one, but people kind of wanted to play games, and my plan for the other one does not involve playing games with chat because I have a specific like idea and thing to try and do for it. So we'll have to do another 24 hours somewhat soon where we don't do that, but you know.